Well, hi, everybody. Greg King here. It is August 5th, 2017, and today I wanted to share with our distributors with SendOutCards on how to invite, how to do a gift account walkthrough, and how to follow up with people that you've done a gift account walkthrough with. So anytime you're going to be inviting people, I'm going to talk about that first. How do you invite somebody to take a look at SendOutCards? The first thing you need to do is you need to build a little bit of rapport. If you meet somebody in a coffee shop, or if you meet somebody on Facebook, you meet somebody on LinkedIn, build some rapport. Let them get to know you, get to know a little bit about them, where you're from, what do you do, how long you live there, what do you do for a hobby, you fish, or you do crafts or whatever. But you want to just get to know them a little bit before you actually start introducing SendOutCards to see if they'd like to take a look at it. And you got to memorize a few little phrases. And you got to make these phrases conversational. What I've done is I've taken a lot of these phrases and I've spent 30 minutes or so. I've memorized them. I say them over and over and over again in my head. I'll say them when I'm in the shower. I say them when I'm driving down the road. People think I'm talking to myself. But I'll memorize these little phrases over and over again because you want to make them conversational to where they're readily available and you don't sound foolish when you're trying to ask them. So if you are saying them conversationally, then it comes across natural, and that's what you want to do. So you see somebody and you talk to them and you get to build a little rapport with them first, and you see that they're in the coffee shop and they're checking out their smartphone, and you ask them, hey, do you have the SendOutCards app on your phone yet? And they go, what's that? Say, oh my gosh, I got to send this to you. Give me your number. I'm going to send you this app and download it, and I'm going to show you how to use it. You're going to love it. And they typically go, oh, okay. And so you send the app, and I'll show you how to share the app with somebody in just a minute. But that's the question. Do you have the SendOutCards app on your phone yet? Well, no. What's that? Oh my gosh, let me show you. I'm going to send it to you and show you how to use it. Another one, if you meet somebody on Facebook, or say you meet somebody in town, they're talking about their job, or talking about how they hate their job, or they need to start looking for a new job or whatever. Say, hey, if I knew a way that you can make money with your smartphone by sharing an app everybody loves to use, would you want to see it? Well, sure. And then you send them the app and you walk them through sending a card to somebody they care about and let them watch the 3-minute video. If I knew of a way you could make money with your smartphone by sharing an app everybody loves to use, would you want to see it? Sure. Jewel has a magical question. She has 2 magical questions, but you want to order this book. It's called Secrets from the Sock Drawer, SOC Drawer, Jewel's Price. She's an executive with SendOutCards. Really a fun, enjoyable read, so you definitely want to get her book. But she has a magical question, and she says, I don't know if you'd be interested, but. Okay, memorize that. I don't know if you'd be interested, but. And then you create a benefit that you're going to share with them. Let's say you have an insurance agent or a realtor or somebody that's in auto repair or whatever. Say, I don't know if you'd be interested, but I found a powerful way for you to get your existing customers to tell all their friends about you. Would you be open to taking a look to see if it might be a good fit for you? I don't know anybody in their right mind who wouldn't say yes to that question. I don't know if you'd be interested, but I found a powerful way for you to get your existing clients to tell all their friends about you. Would you be open to taking a look at it to see if it might be a good fit for you? Well, that's a brilliant question. And so when they say, well, sure, what is it? Say, when can we spend 20 minutes? I'm going to send you something. I'm going to send you an app on your phone, walk you through how to use it and see if it might be a good fit for you. So there's no pressure. You're letting them know that they're going to decide whether it's a good fit for them. You're not going to try to talk them into it or persuade them or high pressure them into something. But let me say it again. Hey, I don't know if you're interested, but I found a powerful way for you to get your existing customers to tell all their friends about you. Would you be open to taking a look at it to see if it might be a good fit for you? Great question. And that's in her book. I'll have these phrases, by the way, on the website on gregkingmentoring.info. And I'll have these phrases posted there, plus this video is there as well. And then Jordan has a text messaging strategy that is working really, really powerfully. He says that you got typically a person has 300 friends on Facebook and 300 contacts in their phone. And he suggests texting 20 people a day these 2 texts. The first one is, hey, I want to set up a time to show you an app I think has big potential. Hey, I want to send you an app. I want to set up a time to show you an app I think has big potential. I want to set up a time to show you an app I think has great potential. And they're going to say, well, what is it? Say, it's a new technology, and I need to show you on your phone or your computer. When can I catch you uninterrupted for 30 minutes? He was sharing that at one of the presentations, 20 or 30 people were there. He had everybody text that message to 20 people, and I think they set up well over 100 appointments just in that very short period of time. You know, it's something, you got people's curiosity. You're asking them, say, hey, I want to set up a time to show you an app I think has great potential. What is it? It's a new technology. I need to show you on your phone or computer. When can I catch you uninterrupted for 30 minutes? And then you set the appointment up before you send them the app. He says that of the 300 friends you have on Facebook and the 300 contacts in your phone, if you text them this message, he said that you'll set appointments up for a year just with those contacts, and then the referrals that you get from that will take you into your first 3 years with SendOutCards. Okay, so if you see somebody on Facebook that's complaining about their job, or they notice that they need to make more money, you can ask them a question that is something that maybe Todd Falcone came up with, I'm not sure. But I couldn't help but notice your post that you really don't like your job, or you want to make some more money. Do you keep your income options open? Do you keep your income options open? Or do you keep your income options open if it wouldn't interfere with what you're presently doing? You could use that if you're talking to a realtor, or you see a realtor post, or you got a card, call them up, say, hey, my name's Greg King. Listen, I don't have a lot of time right now, but you look like a sharp person. I'm looking for some professionals in the community, and I just have a quick question. Do you at all keep your income options open if it didn't interfere with what you're presently doing? And they say, well, yeah, what is it? Say, you know, I don't really have time to talk right now, but could we get together for coffee for 30 minutes? Or could I call you on the phone and visit with you for a few minutes? And then you get their contact information and you set the appointment up. So that's how you invite people to take a look. And then you want to do a gift account walkthrough. You never want to send a link to somebody until you have an appointment to show it. The power in SendOutCards is actually seeing the app, watching how the app works, and actually receiving a card so they can physically touch it and say, wow, this is really cool. It's kind of like trying to explain to somebody who's never seen a picture or video of the Grand Canyon, trying to explain to them what the Grand Canyon looks like. And say, well, you know, it's a big ditch in the middle of the desert. You ought to see it. Oh, yeah, that sounds real interesting. There's some things in life that you just have to see in order to appreciate. And the SendOutCards app and the SendOutCards product is just like that. People have to actually see it before they appreciate it. I was talking to a realtor friend of mine in Helena, and I asked him, I said, hey, I want to show you something on your phone. It's a real cool product, and it's a way to get your existing customers to tell all their friends about you. And he goes, oh, whatever. He says, is this another one of those network marketing deals? I says, yeah, but it's different than anything you've ever seen. I promise you I won't talk you into it if you're not interested in it. And so he reluctantly let me show him the app and let me walk him through sending a card. And so he sent a card to his wife. And I said, okay, click on the gift tab where you can send gifts. And he opened it up and he sees all the gifts in there, the brownies and the gift cards and all that. He goes, oh my gosh. He said, I can actually send this from my phone? I said, yeah. I said, you can send a card that's going to cost you $1.17 plus a stamp, and you can attach a gift to it, and you can do it all in a matter of 1 or 2 minutes. And he goes, oh my gosh. He said, I don't care what it costs, I'm in. So once he was reluctant until he saw the product, until he saw the gifts, until he saw what he could do with it. And then all of a sudden he's in, and he's a broker, and he's actually training all of his new realtors to use SendOutCards now. Okay, so the important thing is you need to practice sending simple cards on your app, and you need to keep them simple. The mistake that people have made joining up with SendOutCards, and I made this mistake, and I've had this mistake with a lot of people, I show them the website, and I show them all the templates and the elements and how they can create real elaborate cards. And what it does is it slows them down and it gets them confused. So Jordan's new approach now is for a new distributor, the only thing that he wants them to do, and I think that that's what I'm teaching all my new people to do, is send 3 cards a day from their app with a picture on the front and a simple text in it, and send 3 appreciation cards a day, just telling people you're thinking about them, you appreciate them, or happy birthday or anniversary or sorry for your loss type of cards. And then listen to one recording a day on thecoolbuzz.com. So if you sign up with a personal bundle, you have 100 points that expire in 60 days. So you want to use those up. So send 3 cards a day for 14 days. Just appreciation type cards, no pitch about SendOutCards. And then listen to one of Jordan's recordings at thecoolbuzz.com and listen to those from the top down. And by the end of 14 days, you'll be a master at sending cards and gifts from your phone and understand how the business really works. But you need to practice. Keep them very, very simple. Don't make them complicated. Don't make them elaborate. Just keep them very, very, very simple. When you show, then after they're finished sending a card, you want to ask them if they're a 1, 2, 3, or 4 after watching the 3-minute video. So let me show you here. I want to stop sharing my screen here. No, I want to share the screen on my phone. So let me share the screen on my phone. And I want to show you where all this is at. Here's the SendOutCards app. I'm opening it up. And there's the app. Okay, on the upper right-hand side, right up here, you have the 3 buttons that you have here. And you click those 3 buttons on an Android, and it's at the bottom on an iPhone. But you click on My Account, and then you have those 3, the share features here. Let's see, I want to use the spotlight. Right up here, you got that little share button right there. And then if you open the share button, you can share it on Facebook, on LinkedIn. You can share it on an email, but I've chosen my messenger. So if I click that, it populates the message in there, and I say, okay, I'm going to send it to myself just so you see. There you have, and then you send it. So I've just sent the app. And then I get a message, a text message, boom, it just came to my phone. And then if the person clicks that link, that person is coded to you as a customer or distributor, and everybody they share it with is coded to you as well. So that's how you share the app. And then I'm going to show you how quickly you can do a gift account walkthrough with somebody. So here's your app. I'm going to click on photo cards. I'm going to click left side, and I show them that there's a 2-panel card, 3-panel card, a big card, or a postcard, and it's on a point basis. The 2-panel card is a 3-point card, or you can send a card like this for $1.17 plus a stamp. So on the upper right-hand side, I'm going to click Create. I'm going to hit your photo here. I'm going to go to my SendOutCards photos. I'm going to click picture of Michelle. She just became a chef at The Crossing, a real nice restaurant here. On the inside left or inside right, I'm going to say, congrats, Michelle. Then I'm going to hold my finger on the text and select it. And I'm going to choose a font. And let's just say we want to choose this Easter Burns font. Change the size of it. Make it a little bigger. And then change the color. I can choose this blue color right here. And then in the upper left-hand side, hit Edit the Text. So there's the front of the card. There's the inside right of the card, the back of the card. In the upper right-hand side, I see that little square, this little square window with the pencil in it right here. Or on an iPhone, it's at the bottom. And I'm going to stop sharing. Oh, sorry. Let me share that again. Turned it off. Hit the wrong button. All right, so I'm going to hit that again. And let's say I want to put my SendOutCards logo on the back. So there's the back of the card, and I want to hit Send. And let's choose a select contact. And then I'm going to select King. Send it to myself just to show you. And then hit submit, and boom, submit, and it's sent. All right, so what did that take me? Under a minute to send a card, a custom card with somebody's picture on it. You can also send campaigns real quickly too. So if you go click on the campaign button up here, here's a 4-touch campaign for your new customers, and it comes up and it shows you pictures of the. I actually have 5 cards in here, and then you say you want to send it. You choose the recipient that you have. You go ahead and select contacts. You click the contact, and then you hit submit, and you can send 5-card campaign in under 15 seconds. So that's how quickly you could do this. So you really need to master how to use your app on your phone. That's where the money is made. And then if you want to show the people the 3-minute video, again, you click the account tab, those 3 buttons at the upper right. You click on your video library, and it brings up the videos. And that's how to send a card with your iOS. Come on, it's a little slow. And then here are the 4 videos. You show them this bottom video, the opportunity video. It's 3 minutes and 20 seconds. You hit play, or tell them to hit play on their phone, and they can listen to it while you're on the line. And you just wait 3 minutes and 20 seconds, and they say, okay, I'm done watching it. Say, okay, are you a 1, 2, 3, or 4? And then you ask them what they are. If they say they're a 2, 3, or 4, I say, well, what do you want to do with this? How much money do you want to make with SendOutCards? And then they'll tell you, say, you know, I'd like to make an extra $500 a month to pay off my medical bills, or to, you know, for my car payment or whatever. And then how would it make you feel if you could make that $500 a month? And how quickly do you want to do that? Well, I want to do it in a month. Say, okay, if I walked you through and showed you exactly how to do that, are you ready to get started? Well, yeah, I think I'm ready to get started. Or, well, I need to think about it, or I need to talk to my wife, or whatever. Most people are not going to start the first time you show it to them. Probably 2 out of 10 are going to start the first time you show it to them. Maybe 1 out of 10. The fortune is in the follow-up, and you typically are going to have to follow up 7 to 10 times with people before they're ready to actually join you and start building SendOutCards. So let's talk about how to follow up as we're finishing here. You always send a card and thank them with their picture on it, and try to get a picture of them from Facebook, maybe a family picture, a picture when they're out doing fishing or camping, or, you know, a party that they were at, and make kind of a fun card. But you just download the picture onto your phone, and you walk through sending a card from your phone. Again, send 3 cards a day from your phone for the first 14 days. Make them simple. Just put 1 picture on the front, a little bit of text on the inside, hit send. Don't worry about your custom back at this point for 2 weeks. Don't worry about templates. Don't worry about any of that stuff. Don't get complicated, and don't get confused. Get used to sending cards, simple cards from your phone. That's where you will learn how to do SendOutCards, and listen to one of Jordan's calls every day for the first 2 weeks. So after a person does send a card from their phone, you want to send them a thank you card. Nice to meet you. I'm glad that we got to spend some time visiting on the phone. The power of SendOutCards is actually seeing the card and feeling it in their own hands, and experiencing what it's like to receive some brownies and a card. So let them experience what it's like to really do it. And like I said, most people require 7 to 10 follow-ups before they'll sign up. That's just the numbers. With SendOutCards or with any other network marketing company, people just have to go through a process in their mind. And the biggest hindrance is they need to believe that they can do it. So that's why you need to keep your presentations extremely simple, to where when they send a card on their phone and they watch the 3-minute video, they go, wow, that was kind of cool. And then you ask them, say, do you think you could do with somebody else what I just shared with you how to do? Well, yeah, that was really simple. Say, if you can do that, then you can build an income with SendOutCards. And then they have the belief system that that's all I have to do. Yeah, that's pretty much all you have to do. Is you have to share the app with somebody. You have to show them how to send a card, and you let them watch a 3-minute video and shut up. And then when you ask them the question. So then when you follow up on them, let's say they're not ready to sign up yet, and you always ask permission to get back with them and set the appointment before you let them go. Never push or never try to sell them, and always assume they're interested until they tell you that they aren't. So every time you follow up, you want to ask permission to touch base again. Mary, would it be okay if I touch base with you in a couple days? I wouldn't want you to think I'm rude by forgetting you. Oh my, I wouldn't think you're rude. Yeah, sure, go ahead and give me a call. Great, I look forward to visiting with you. How about if I call you Tuesday at 7 p.m.? Would that be okay? Yeah, that's fine. Great, Mary. Look forward to chatting with you, and write down any questions you have, and I look forward to visiting. And so you always ask people permission, and then if they're still not ready, then you ask again permission. Then schedule it on your calendar. Let me show you how I schedule stuff on my calendar. Let's see if you'll be able to see this here. I need to share my screen first. Share my screen. Okay. Now here is my Outlook calendar. So I use Outlook for my follow-up, and these are my tasks on the lower left-hand side. This is today. These are the follow-ups that I got to make today. I've let some of them go. The red ones are overdue. But these other ones, I got to follow up on them. Let me show you just a couple of examples. This is Amy, and I met her. She was our waitress, and we met her March 1st, and then got with her on the phone, did a gift account walkthrough, and then texted her to see when we could follow up. And then I followed up with her again in June, because she was going to be out of class at that time. She's a college student. And then I have another follow-up with her today. So that's how I kind of do my follow-up, and then I just touch base with them. And another thing that you can do is when you have a person that's, you give them a gift account and say the gift account's good for 7 days. I like 7 days for a couple reasons. Number one is it gives time for the card to actually arrive. And I'm going to send them a card right after I talk with them. I'm going to say, hey, thanks for the time. By the way, enjoy the brownies. I'll be touching base with you just to see, get your feelings on SendOutCards. And then you're going to go ahead and visit with them about that. Now, here's another question that Jules has in her book. Is she follows up with them and say, hey, Mary, it's Greg. I'm with SendOutCards. I'm just touching base to let you know that your gift account is expiring, and I wanted to see if you're ready to get started or if you need more time. Takes all the pressure off. Hi, Mary. This is Greg with SendOutCards. Hey, listen, I'm just touching base to let you know that your gift account is expiring, and I wanted to see if you're ready to get started or do you need more time? No, hey, that was pretty cool. By the way, thanks for the card and the brownies. The brownies were really good. You know, I think I might be ready to start. Or, you know, hey, give me another week until I get paid. Okay. Would you like me to extend your gift account? Have you used all your points yet? No, I only sent one card. Well, you still have 2 more cards in there. Let me go ahead and send you, let me go ahead and extend your gift account. Now, let me show you how you do that. First of all, in your account setting on your website, right up here, I think you might be able to see that. I don't know. In the upper right-hand side, anyway, you click on account, and it opens your account. And then at the bottom, it says account settings. Click account settings. And then on the left-hand side, your personal website options. Click on personal website options. And then scroll down, and you want to make sure that you have gift accounts enabled. And then I give them 9 points. I let them send 3 cards. And I have 1,000 gift accounts that are allowed because I'm going to be sharing it a lot. And then I put enough expenses for 3 cards, $1.47 right now, because stamps at this point in time are 49 cents a stamp. And then I give them a seven-day gift account lifetime, because I want to be able to follow up with them after they've received the card. And I'm letting them know that their gift account's ready to expire, and are they ready to get started, or do they need more time? And so that's how you do that. Now, let's say you want to extend somebody's time. You go to your main menu, you find a contact, and then you put in their name. Let's see. This is a friend of mine. I just did a gift account walkthrough here recently. You view it, view their contact, and then here's their gift account. I gave him 12 points and he only sent 1 card so far. So I want to edit the gift account, and you can either give them more points here, or you can go ahead and extend their days when their gift account is active for. So he has 5 days remaining in this one. So I'll just save that. But this is where you could actually give them more points or give them more time to try it again. Because a lot of people, they just like to try it before they buy it. And they need time to think through the process, and that's okay. You want to encourage that. So ask them if they sent their 3 cards, and would they like to extend their gift account for another 3 days before it expires. And I can walk you through it again if you need it, if you need any help. Now I'm going to be posting this video and these scripts up on my site, my mentoring site for distributors, and that is gregkingmentoring.info. gregkingmentoring.info. Come on. Okay, now here's the website, and this is where new distributors start at the new MD start here. And then here's what they do for their first 2 weeks. It's a video with Jordan. He explains how to get them started. And then after they complete their 2-week assignment, then there's another video that I walk through how that they can send cards from their website, how to go to the resource center, and I explain all that stuff. And then there's 13 points. There's a 13-point checklist after their 2 weeks that they want to make sure that they know how to do all these things. Do they know how to set up their custom back? Do they know how to add points and expenses, etc.? But they need to know how to do all 13 of these points on here. But I will go ahead and make sure to post this video on the website, which is probably where you're watching it right now. And I'll have the script for these, how to invite somebody. I'll have these scripts there so you can memorize those as well. And by the way, on the left-hand side are a bunch of links in here. The mobile presentation, the simple success, fast start videos. Here's Jordan's audio replays that you want to listen to one of those a day. Then I've got Richard Brook. He interviews Jordan. And here's some testimonial videos, Casey Everhart's replays. Here's all the SendOutCards tutorials and the download page. And then I've got, Think and Grow Rich, The Science of Getting Rich, Jim Rohn's audio series on network marketing, and then how to make custom backs on cards. I got a video there. And then there's free design pictures that you can get, or royalty-free images if you want to elaborate your cards. But just a warning on that, do not get complicated until you master using this. You got to master using your cell phone and sending cards. Send 3 cards a day, simple cards to people, and then watch or listen to one of Jordan's audios on a daily basis. So anyway, I just wanted to walk through that on how to invite people, how to do a gift account walkthrough, and how to follow up. Master that, and you'll make money with SendOutCards. But thanks for watching, and have a great day.